This episode of Teen Mom OG starts off with Macy, Taylor, and Bentley. Ryan calls Macy and asks to see Bentley for his birthday, while Macy says she's so excited for this in her usual monotone, bored voice. Clearly her and Ryan have more in common than they think. Then we move on to Amber and her 33-year-old boyfriend who's making jokes in the car about her, quote, titties, and Amber asks him if he's nervous about the baby they're about to have. He says no and then makes this face clearly indicating otherwise. Then we head over to Michigan where Caitlin and Tyler are driving to a pumpkin patch. They make sure to awkwardly flirt and talk about sex, with Caitlin talking about the, quote, party in Tyler's pants, while their 2-year-old child Nova looks on in disgust and tries to steer the conversation back to the pumpkin patch. Farrah and her mom, Deborah, go to a karaoke bar while still on their trip in Italy, where Farrah then proclaims that she doesn't actually do karaoke. Why she went to a karaoke bar then is anybody's guess. Who's Farrah? Who knows? Deb's OG, which is Deborah's rap name, goes up and sings her cringy little song. You have to wonder if the producers set this up, because really the song isn't exactly world famous. Deborah goes up there totally without shame, while Farrah pretends she doesn't know her and drinks away the pain of seeing this. Then we move on to Amber, who decides to kill 2 birds with 1 stone here, and both introduce her boyfriend of 3 months to her family, and announce that she's pregnant with this child. Her own mom says several times how awkward she feels before Amber even makes the announcement. She decides to tell everyone the news on a hayride where other people are on it, who were surely enjoying the front row seats to this trash fest. And Amber's mom is shocked. She looks at Amber's cousin Crystal saying, is she joking? Is she joking? Trying to get reassurance. Leah doesn't say one word, and then Crystal's baby starts crying, and it's just a huge mess. They even have to ask him and say, to confirm, is it his baby? Since the timing was so close to her being with Matt that it easily could have been Matt's. Kind of like the white trash version of Kylie Jenner, Tyga, and Travis Scott. Amber clearly wanted a better reaction from her mom, but once they get off the hayride with the unrelated people that were on it laughing at this whole thing, Amber's mom is shaking and nearly crying and just wishes them the best while clearly uncomfortable with this whole situation. Mackenzie and Ryan, in his usual place relaxing on the couch with a pillow and a blanket, are talking about their wedding in this next scene. Mackenzie says there was a mistake on her invitation to Macy that only invited Macy and not her husband or her kids, and she fixed that with her by sending her a text. Ryan notices Mackenzie's placeholder wedding ring on her finger and makes sure she didn't spend too much money on it. When Mackenzie says she's not some idiot who would spend too much on a ring, Ryan says that sometimes he doubts it. Just another tender moment between this loving couple. Caitlin's hanging out with her friend at a restaurant and decides to take a pregnancy test in the restaurant bathroom. We don't see it or the results, but it can be assumed that it turns up positive as Caitlin gasps and seems surprised. Back to Amber and Andrew. Amber is sitting on the couch in another one of her ridiculous onesies that kind of hurts my head with how it blends with the couch here. They talk about how they wish they told their families before the news of Amber's pregnancy leaked to the press. Andrew is still remarkably chill about this whole thing, though that looks like it might change in the next episode. Back to Italy. Debs is still freaking out that Sophia doesn't want to go to her wedding and talks to her ex-husband about it. I don't know exactly why Farrah is letting her 8-year-old child dictate what events they go to, but who am I to question the parenting style of a woman who waxed her child's eyebrows at age 3? And at the end of the episode, it ends with Caitlin announcing to Tyler that she's pregnant by having Nova wear a shirt that says she's a big sister now. Though he said this was the way he wanted to announce, Tyler is just sitting there going, no, 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 no way, okay, and then holding his head in his hands and seeming kind of caught off guard about the whole thing. And that's it for this episode. What do you guys think of Farrah not bringing Sophia to her mom's wedding? Do you think Caitlin and Amber should have waited on having another child? And why do you think Mackenzie continues to put up with Ryan? Leave your opinion in the comments down below.